here. Now, before you start cleaning the grill, you want to check that underneath these knobs here, there is a little tray, which is kind of difficult to get out. You kind of have to lift it up, pull it out, and in here, there's a little catch basin. It's like a trough. And what this is for, it is used to catch all the stuff that falls through this hole. Before you start cleaning the grill, you want to make sure that this is not full already. This one's not full. It's got some paper towel and a bit of egg in there. So push that back in and begin cleaning. Guys, I'm going to show you how to clean the grill and sanitize the grill properly so that it can be used again tomorrow. If you look here at the grill, we've got bits of grime and fat everywhere, stuck hard to the grill and in the corners. We want to make this nice and shiny as this silver stainless steel here. Okay, first step is going to be to use a scraper. There's this tool here which lives just by the edge of the grill. Underneath the sink, there's also this scraper, and we use just this one here. This is specifically for the grill. You want to make sure that the grill has been turned off. The knobs here are all turned to off. Let it cool down for a few minutes before you begin cleaning the grill. Okay, first step. Once the grill's cooled down, take your scraper and you scrape all the solid stuff off the grill. This isn't cleaning. You're not scrubbing it clean here. All you're doing is you're getting rid of the grit, the bits and pieces of egg, bacon, whichever's stuck there. You're going to have something like that. Please use the paper towels. Paper towels, 2 hands, a couple of those. And you always want to have the garbage close by to you. Garbage right here. And again, go again with this scraper, or I prefer to use this guy because what it does, it's got a handle. You get in there with a little bit of elbow grease and you can scrape really well. And this is the beginning of the cleaning process. Just scrape as much as you can and you'll see it come off. Paper towels, a couple of paper towels, and give that a little wipe. Take my scraper, scrape all that grime off, working in rows, going this way or the other way as you wish. More paper towels. Into the garbage. The next step after you've scraped the grill is to go into the cupboard underneath the hand washing sink, find the charcoal brick attached to a good handle. You want to use oil. You'll find oil on the side of the grill, either in a bottle or a squirt bottle. I like to put lots of oil onto the grill. What you're going to do with this is you're going to move this around using this brick of charcoal. This is very important when you're using this, that you are going to first move the oil around all over, and I'm moving only forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. There, I've shined up the grill. It's got lots of oil on it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use this brick to scrub this grill. And you want to make sure you're holding on with both hands really well, pushing down as best you can, working slowly, and you don't want to go side to side. You don't want to go in a circular motion. You want to go forwards and backwards. You can go big strokes if you wish. Use your whole body, moving your whole body. Or little strokes to get those parts. Little strokes to get those parts that are really, really grimy. And what you're doing is you're watching the grill underneath here, trying to get the brown off to make it nice and shiny silver. You're going to work all the way across during the whole grill. This will take you several minutes to do, and it'll be lots of elbow grease. Best thing about this job is it smells kind of. All right, that's good. All right, you can make sure that you're holding this firmly because you'll find it kind of sticks sometimes to the grill and it might go like that on you. You always want to keep it flat. If you don't keep it flat, this nice flat surface doesn't touch the grill perfectly. You don't want to have it tipped over like that. You don't want it on an angle like that or like that. Again, back and forth. So when I'm cleaning this grill, I'm really pushing into it here. I've got my legs bent, my legs spread apart. Really working it here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, now, when you're doing this, you can take this charcoal brick and turn it around and just go the other way. It helps the brick wear evenly. It gets scraped down nice and evenly. So I'm just about at the end here. I'm trying to really see the grill underneath all of the nasty black oil. Trying to look for a nice silver, and I can see it. It's starting to clean up a bit. Going back across one more time. Taking a look at all of it. Looking good. So this is really oily and slimy and gross, and you want to make sure that you don't mess this up anywhere. And that's where I'm wearing a black apron, because you might get yourself dirty. Over a garbage can, take this brick, a couple of paper towels, give it a little wipe on the sides best you can, then on the bottom without getting yourself too dirty. This goes underneath the sink again one more time. And close the door, keep it there for tomorrow. Don't need to wash your hands right now. What you're going to do next, you're going to get a couple of paper towels ready, take your scraper, and now you just want to get all that oil and grime off of this here. And you're taking it right, scraping it all back towards you into this trough here. And it's going to go down into that hole. It's like we struck oil. Black gold, Texas tea. Do your best to scrape it there. You don't need to get all of it, because we're going to be using paper towel and towels to clean it up. Again, I've got some more paper towel ready here, just to keep wiping this so it doesn't get everywhere. I'm going to keep this here. I might need it again. That is now, we need to get rid of all this oil and grime off here by using 2, 3, 4, 5 paper towels, starting in the corners. In the back row, you're just wiping, getting all that liquid oil off of the grill, turning the paper towel over, coming down to the trough here, cleaning it up. I'm going to get 5 more paper towels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as the next step, I'm going to use a warm dishcloth with soapy water to finish cleaning the grill. But before I do that, I need to make sure I've got as much of the black, slimy oil off of the grill. It should look like that at the end of this step. Using a plastic storage container from the back, I make sure I've got hot water. I'm going to fill this up nice and full. I'm going to add soap to this when the container's full. I'm going to add soap after I filled it up. If it's too hot for you, add a little bit of cold water. The thing is, you want it to be really hot as you can handle. All right, there's my hot water. Find the soap. Give it a good amount of soap. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 seconds. 3 seconds of while squeezing the bottle. Hot soapy water, a clean dishcloth, and I'm bringing an extra one just in case. So here we go. I don't want to drag and drop this water everywhere, but I do want to get a significant amount of water onto the stovetop here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm moving around all this nice soapy water, and I'm using only a cloth, just a cloth here. You're getting all the oil and the nasty bits off. Along the sides and the back, you're going to find bits of cheese and egg. Your job now is to use this rag, put the soapy water on, go back into your soapy container and get more of it. Really get enough on there, lots, because it's the soap that is cleaning the grill right now. If you feel that you haven't got enough of this brown cooked on oil off of some spots of the grill, you can go get a scrubby from the dish pit, use it, and the next time you clean the grill, try to get right to the back. All right. I'm going around all the way around. So with another clean, dry cloth, what I want you to do is get all of that soapy water off the grill, moving your rag around, using the rag to push the water into a little hole in the trough here. Down the water goes. Remember, if you feel like you need to check on how much water has fallen down here, you don't want it to overflow underneath, give it a check. But I know now it's okay. So I'm going to take this this cloth I used to wipe the grill with, to wipe it off the wet stuff. I'm going to take it over to the sink, clean it with hot water, rinse it out with hot water. Really give it a good squeeze underneath the hot water, rinsing off that soapy water. Wring it out, another wipe.
Alright, that's one way to do it. Okay, next up.
Fill up a 4-cup measuring cup with hot water. I've got 4 cups of hot water here. What you want to do is on this grill, now that it's been wiped clean, soap is gone, oil is gone, it's not quite rinsed thoroughly, so we need to rinse it with this water. A little bit in the corners, okay? A little bit over here, corners, corners. I'm really concerned about these corners right here, in the front and in the back. So I don't need to use all the water. I've used about 1 cup there. I take a paring knife to finish the job, scrape some of this brown grit off. Come around this side. Just use a paring knife to get some of that grime off in the corner, and you're getting the soap out as well. This is a nice little tool here, the paring knife. You just use the tip to sort of pick out the bits and pieces. And watch what I do with the knife here. I go all the way across with the knife tip, just like that. In this corner, same thing. I use my knife, and I just get that grime out of there. Good tool. And then here in this corner, I drag along the edge that side. We're just about finished here. I give it one more splash with water, one more splash with water, another splash with water here. Okay, we're almost done. I take my towel and move all that water underneath here. So with 3 or 4 paper towels, finish the job by taking all the moisture off here.
All the moisture off.
And the last step here is to sanitize the grill. What you want to do is find the sanitizer bottle underneath the sink, or you could use a cloth from the red sanitizer bucket. So take your spray, and it's misting, mist everywhere. With the sanitizer, you're getting it everywhere. Trough. At this point, you want to get the knobs as well and the handle down here. Might as well do it all while you're here. Some paper towel, 4 pieces. And now what you're doing with the paper towel is you're moving the sanitizer around everywhere. You're hitting all of the spots. You're not drying it here, you're just moving the sanitizer around, making sure it's touching everything. It's working to kill any bacteria that might still be on the stove. Okay, and then you let it dry. Air dry it. One more step, and that is probably the hardest step. You have to very carefully lift out this tray. Just pull it out towards you very slowly because there's a lot of liquid in this tray. You bring the garbage can underneath this drawer with two hands, very carefully lift it up as best as possible, and I'm resting it on the drawer itself right here. What you do is take the whole thing and you just drop it into the garbage, paper towel, liquid and all. I put this back up on, and if there's any paper towel in here, it comes out. Put this back on the shelf. Some more paper towel. Wipe off this liquid here. This goes into the dish pit, gets washed and sanitized, and we put it back into the drawer once that's done. So I've got a clean tray, clean drawer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 4 pieces of paper towel and I fold them in half. And you want to put them into the bottom of this little pan here. And then back into the drawer. Make sure everything's out of there. Ooh, look what I found. Bonus material. And it goes back in. You're done.